He dragged the body, slow, steady, toward the water. The night held its breath silent, watchful like it knew a secret it would never tell.
Chilling.
Yeah, and that's not fiction. That's a detail from the sources you've brought us. This man, Devendra Sharma, born near Aligarh in northern India back in '58. But the world would soon know him by, well, a much more sinister name.
Ooh.
Dr. Death.
Dr. Death. Quite a moniker.
Today we're diving into this truly disturbing story you flagged, Devendra Sharma. How does someone trained to heal end up like this?
Yeah.
How did he manage this reign of terror across northern India? All those bodies, the broken trust, and maybe the craziest part, how did the justice system struggle, really struggle, to keep him locked up?
It's almost unbelievable.
So our mission today, unpack these sources you sent, explain some of the terms, and try to understand the, frankly, shocking reality of this case.
And what jumps out immediately from your sources is that contrast, right? He was trained in Ayurveda.
Right. Explain that a bit for everyone.
Sure. It's a traditional Indian medical system, uses herbs and natural remedies. It's quite distinct from Western medicine, but focused entirely on healing, on well-being.
So a healer.
Exactly, which makes the Dr. Death name just jarring. How does someone starting there take such an incredibly dark turn? That's the central puzzle, isn't it?
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
And the material you provided starts to piece it together.
Yeah.
His background. Well, the sources say he wasn't wealthy, but definitely smart, ambitious.
Okay.
He pursued education, moved to Bullenshahr for school, then Patna University, got his BAMS degree.
Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery. So
Yeah.
a licensed practitioner in India's traditional medicine.
Yeah, exactly. And for a whole decade, like 1984 to 1994, he ran a clinic, Janata Clinic in Rajasthan. Sources say he treated patients with care, with integrity, a respected healer.
A decade. That's a long time to practice legitimately. It really shows, how ordinary lives, even ones dedicated to service, can just get derailed. It makes you wonder what the breaking point was.
Well, here it is, according to your material, 1994. He sunk his life savings, 1.1 million rupees, that's the Indian currency, into a gas cylinder dealership.
Okay, a business venture.
Except it was a scam, a complete scam. He lost everything. Oh, right.
Wow.
And the sources stressed this wasn't just money, it was his pride, reputation, everything. Humiliated, angry, desperate. He shut the clinic, went back home to Aligarh. And that desperation, that need to get his money back, well, it festered, turned into something much, much darker, pushed him somewhere completely new.
Yeah, that's often the catalyst, isn't it? A huge financial blow, a sense of injustice. It doesn't excuse anything, obviously, but you can see how desperation could twist things.
Right.
And what's really striking in your research is how quickly he then used his actual medical skills for crime.
Exactly. That's the key insight here from the stuff we're looking at. He weaponized his healing knowledge. The sources say in 1995, just a year later, his first major crime, an illegal kidney transplant racket.
His medical background made that easier.
Terrifyingly so. He knew the system, the procedures. He even had an accomplice, another doctor, Dr. Emmett. He charged what he called token money, like 500,000 to 700,000 rupees per transplant.
So serious money.
Huge money back then. Within weeks, he hadn't just recouped his losses, he'd made much more. It was a brutal, quick recovery.
It just shows how expertise without morals can be so dangerous. But your research indicates even that wasn't enough. That initial goal of recouping money was met, but he kept going.
Yeah, the hunger didn't stop. He escalated. The sources paint a really grim picture next. End of 1995, he crosses a line. A bloody line.
Okay.
He starts the gas cylinder murders, sets up a fake gas agency, gets a crew, their method, find lonely roads, 30, 40 miles around Aligarh, ambush trucks carrying gas cylinders.
Steal the cylinder.
Steal the cylinders, sell them through the fake agency, but then they kill the drivers.
Oh my God. Just killed them.
Killed them.
How
coldly. Systematic.
So now he had, what? Multiple income streams from this horror.
3, according to your material. Selling illegally harvested kidneys, often it seems, from the murdered drivers themselves.
Jesus.
Selling the stolen gas cylinders. And selling the trucks for cash. But killing drivers creates a problem, right? Bodies.
Disposal. Yeah.
And that's when, your sources say, he found the Hazara Canal near Kasganj, northern India. It's part of the Ganges River system. And it has crocodiles.
Crocodiles. So he
found a way to make the bodies disappear. Nature as an accomplice. Bodies in the canal, evidence gone. Kidneys out, bodies in. Crocodiles feed.
Right.
Chillingly simple.
Macabre efficiency.
Yeah.
And with each body gone, the chance of getting caught. shrinks.
Pretty much.
Man.
And your material suggests something shifted in him then. Money lost its thrill. Killing didn't.
Oh.
So he pivoted again. New targets, taxi drivers. This is late 90s, early 2000s, before ride-sharing apps, remember?
Right, you actually had to hail a cab or call a service. More trust involved, maybe.
Yep.
More anonymity for the perpetrator if they planned it right.
Exactly. Your research knows he'd go to big cities like Delhi or Gurgaon near the capital, book a taxi, false name, direct them out towards those same lonely roads near Hazara Canal.
And then?
Pull over, kill driver, body in the canal. Cars sold on the black market for maybe a few hundred US dollars.
And the Crocodiles.
Kept their terrible promise, as your sources put it. This went on until 2004. Over 125 illegal kidney transplants orchestrated. And he confessed. Confessed to more than 50 murders.
50?
Drivers nobody missed. Families left waiting.
When they finally arrested him in 2004, the police thought it was, what, 21 murders?
Yeah, initially. But your sources say in interrogation, Sharma was calm, almost bored. He said, and this is a quote from your material, "I remember up to 50. After that, I stopped counting."
Stopped counting. Wow, the detachment. It's profound. And that's when the media dubbed him Dr. Death.
Instantly. Dr. Death. And you'd think, okay, story over. He got life sentences, plural, even a death sentence in one case, sent to Jaipur's Central Jail in Rajasthan High Security. That should be it, right?
Should be. Game over. Justice served.
But as your sources dramatically show, it wasn't.
This is where it gets truly baffling. The system itself. The mechanisms for justice, maybe rehabilitation. They created loopholes. In 2020, citing good behavior, he got parole.
Parole. With multiple life sentences and a death sentence, how does good behavior even factor in?
Exactly the question everyone asks. Parole, as you know, it's this temporary supervised release, happens globally, India included. You usually have to report in. The idea is maybe a path back if someone's genuinely reformed.
But with his record.
Well, the system failed profoundly. Your sources are clear. Sharma walked out on parole and just vanished.
Vanished? How? From high security, presumably with conditions.
Apparently. Your sources say he changed his look completely, went to Delhi, posed as a property dealer, lived like that for months before they caught him again.
Unbelievable.
He was then moved to Tihar jail, India's biggest, supposedly most secure prison. But the damage was done. The questions lingered. How did he even get parole?
And then, don't tell me.
It happened again.
No.
Yes. Despite everything. Despite escaping parole once. Your material confirms it. 2023, he gets parole again. 2 months this time.
You're kidding me.
Wish I was. And guess what?
He vanished. Again.
Immediately. Walked out. Gone. This time, the police hunted him for nearly 2 years. Your sources detail searches across northern India, Aligarh, Jaipur, Delhi, Agra, Prayagraj. Tapped phones, followed leads. Nothing. Like smoke.
It speaks volumes about his cunning, sure. But also, I mean, this system. Twice.
It's a massive indictment, isn't it? What does rehabilitation even mean for someone like him? And where's the line for public safety? Anyway, 2025, a tip comes in. Sharma's hiding in Dausa district, maybe 40 miles from Jaipur.
Okay, a lead.
But when police find him, he doesn't look like a killer. He looks like a holy man. Calls himself Sant Dayadas Maharaj.
A holy man. Seriously, how do you approach that? A respected local priest.
Very carefully. Your sources say he was near Gurakatla village, connected to the Rameshwar Dham temple, giving out herbal remedies, holding sermons. Even local politicians came to listen.
So how do they confirm it? You can't just arrest a holy man on a maybe.
Undercover. Your sources describe it vividly. Officers posed as villagers, attended sermons, took his medicine, watched him for days. His act was perfect. No slip-ups.
So what gave him away?
Anatomy. You can change your hair, grow a beard, age can soften features, but some things don't change easily. They compared old photos, videos focused on his eyes, the shape of his nose, those specific planes and proportions. The underlying structure.
Exactly. It was enough. The match was there and confronted the priest.
Yeah.
Just crumbled. Became Dr. Death again.
Wow, that's incredible police work and just the depth of his deception.
It's stunning, isn't it? The details that came out later. He'd installed ACs, TVs, surveillance cameras around the temple, even applied to start an old age home, all camouflage, all to build trust. Preying on faith this time.
Yeah. A master manipulator right to the end. Using people's hope, their beliefs, against them. The sources really bring home the impact of that kind of betrayal.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into your sources on Dr. Death, Devendra Sharma, it really forces you to look at, well, not just the darkness in individuals, but the cracks in the systems meant to protect us. The case, like your material points out, left India with a really hard question. But it applies everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How many loopholes does it take for justice to just leak away?
Yeah, when someone like him, with that record, life sentences, death sentence, dozens confessed, gets paroled twice and disappears twice. Public faith doesn't just crack, it shatters.
Right.
It forces that question, what's the real cost when mechanisms meant for mercy get exploited like that, putting everyone at risk again?
It's that chilling irony, isn't it? A doctor, trained to save lives, studied to heal, and he chose harm. Devendra Sharma, Dr. Death, turning medicine itself into a tool for murder. His story, laid out in your sources, it's a stark warning about human potential for darkness and why systemic vigilance is so critical.
Absolutely.
We hope this deep dive into the material you shared gave you a clearer picture of this really complex and unsettling true story. What part of this shocked you the most? What details from these sources really stood out?
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear that too.
Let us know your thoughts, your questions down in the comments.
Yeah.
And if you found this exploration useful, maybe hit that like button. It genuinely helps us figure out what topics you find most compelling. For more deep dives into the fascinating, the complex, sometimes the truly chilling subjects you bring to us, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss the next time we unpack the sources you send our way.